Hello, Dream. This is one of those moments where Emphy pulls out of her mental health bag. So this is one of those sit downs. Um, I feel really in the core of me that is something that I need to speak and teach about. That I don't think a lot of us understand, and a lot of us know. Um, I think one of the things is often mistaken when it comes to certain things is, oh, is this just social media mumbo jumbo, or is this just some spiritual blah 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 blah, or this is just what women say. And this is one of those things that this is not a man thing, this is not a woman thing, this is not um a sexual relationship thing, this is not a parent thing. This is an overall growth thing. So today, Infy is going to talk about something, and it's going to relate very well because the game that I'm playing demonstrates that I'm going to be playing. So, what I am going to tell you is once I start talking, the alerts will be off. It's nothing personal, but Infy is going to. What's up, Descent? um, Infy is going to put this on YouTube because you got people that like to sit and lurk and chat and blah blah blah. And if you are lurking and listening and taking notes, whatever the case may be, I have at it. But we also do know it's catfish copy season, so my words are always documented somewhere. So this part of the stream will actually be put on YouTube and parts of TikTok. So if it's something that I bring up and you don't remember or you're not sure, or if you just need a reminder of it, it's going to be there probably coming up this weekend. So what I'm actually going to talk to you about today before we start actually getting into the game. I think I'm actually in the game. Oh no, I'm in just chatting. Okay, I wasn't sure. Okay, the one particular thing that we consistently have conversations about, whether it has to do with your careers, it has to do with your personal life, it has to do with your interpersonal relationships, is the fact on people not understanding, people not feeling heard, people not being seen, whatever the case may be, right? And I was watching a TikTok earlier, and a gentleman sat there and he said, listen to the things that you consistently say during an argument. Listen to what you are constantly rewording in conflict, because that right there is your inner child. And we never lose our inner child. Our inner child is always within ourselves. We're always trying to protect our inner child, but our inner child is always trying to reach out. So, and before I go on more about that, I want to explain this very simply to you. If this is not necessarily something that you think you should hear or want to hear, I'm going to say, or it's this is some spiritual Hulu, blah, 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 blah. No. I'm telling you as a person who has been in the mental health industry. No, I am not a therapist. No, I am not a psychiatrist. I am actually on the outside. I am a patient. I've spent several years, unfortunately, going back and forth, having these conversations, sitting and hearing these things. And if it was not for the fact uh, for the fact of me, what's the word? Also, thank you for that follow. My alerts are currently off, so it's literally nothing personal. It's just because what I'm talking about right now. But I believe it's Keelan. Thank you for that follow. Welcome to the Asylum District. But yeah, and that's really the thing right there, Fluffy. Is it a spiritual journey? Yes, but it's not the spiritual aspect that people are like, oh, meditation and incense. Like I need people to understand that some things, a lot of people are learning terms and they're using these terms, right? Meditation has been used in very many therapy type sessions. It is to help you gain focus. It is to help you relax. It is also used in martial arts as well. It is for the same thing. So there are a lot of words that we see floating around that we don't know where it associates with, right? A inner child is a part of healing. Everybody, especially people of color, have gone through some form of trauma. Everybody. And a lot of us got swept under a rug. It wasn't necessarily always our fault. Some of it was our fault, but it was swept under a rug. And what goes on is we're not taught how to maintain and speak about these things. We are taught to sweep them under the rug. Once again, it's not our fault. Who was available to teach these things? Mental health therapists, psychiatrists was else frowned upon. You had the people that just didn't believe in it, and it was also not available for those who did not have the money. So now what is going on is everybody is on this awakening, which is perfectly fine by me. I'm very pro. Please take yourself to therapy because I'm not it. 100% it, but I'm not it. And that's fine. I can provide you the tools. I can walk you to the door, but I am not the person that can fix that path for you because I had to fix that path for myself. And in some of my path, it's still not completely fixed. I am still working on things. And one of the things that I have been seriously very focused on working on is having an open line of communication with people around you as best as you can. Now, don't get me wrong, talking is hard. I'm going to repeat it again. Talking is hard. We've learned how to do it our entire lives, but I can say to you, I would like a French fry. That's easy. It's very hard to say that you have hurt me. It's very hard to say that I need you. It is very hard for me to say that I love you. Because these are emotions. And not everybody processes those well, and that's okay. If you need to hear it again, it is okay that you cannot process emotions well. That does not make you bad. That does not make you evil. That does not make you wrong. It just means you might have to take a little bit of extra time with yourself. And one of them ways that you can not only understand not just yourself, but also the people around you. So you've probably heard it, and you've probably seen it, and once again thought it was like relationship mojo jojo or spiritual mojo jojo. And once again, I'm going to tell you, this is not mojo jojo. How I'm going to explain it to you is not mojo jojo. Yes, I'm going to show you references, and you're going to be like, but M, that says partner, and M, that says child. M has that covered. Okay, so one of the things, yeah, yeah. One of the things is all of us have heard this. What's your love language? How many people can sit there and truly, genuinely say they know what their love language is? And we hear love, and we automatically go for the term of relationship, significant other, partner, whatever the case may be, right? But do you not love people within your life? Do you not love members of your family? If you have a child, do you not love your child? Do you not love your parents? This is a word that has been used to scare or condemn certain things. And trust me, normally I don't even use that word in my vocabulary. But in this particular instance, I have to use that word to sit there and teach you. That's exactly it right there, Fluffy. It's about bonds. So let's remove the term love, so maybe it won't scare so many people off. So what are your bond languages? What do you need from specific people in your life that you have a bond with, that you have become close with, that are important to you? What are the things that you need to speak to them about? What are the things you need for them to understand?